Good evening to all. This is the end of my day, and today I went to what we call close to home African lion safari. It's like a zoo, but it's open wilderness. It's about 16 hectares, and there's all kind of wildlife. Now I was looking throughout the day. I was trying to figure out what would be a good topic for the video, and I found it. It's how animals organize themselves. And as I was watching those animals, I noticed a few things. First, animals like to be together for the most part. I was looking at, for example, lions. There were a pack of them. Monkeys was a group. We had the deers. They were in a group. The elephants, they were together. The flamingos were together. So it was interesting because I could see that together they felt stronger, and together they networked where the food was. They networked with for safety, I'm sure, not in the park, but in if they were in the wild. They network so they can raise the young ones. So overall, that was quite amazing to see. Now, what is interesting is, as I was looking at those animals, I was looking also to the humans in the park, and I noticed that the humans are together as part of a family, or there was probably 60 kids from a camp, and they were all together, and they were like a community, and it was kind of nice to see. And then you could see some parallel. You can see how humans, like animals, like most of the animals I saw today, like to be together. They like to network, to have friends, to play together, to learn from each other. And I thought it was kind of fun to see, to make the analogy between the two. Now, what is interesting as well is, as you compare both, you have to notice that within most of the groups, I didn't notice much with the birds, but if you look at the lions and the monkeys and the elephants and the deers, you notice there's some hierarchy. It may not be obvious, but once you look, if you look at the elephant, there was that dominant female that was there. In the lions pack, there was two groups, the white lions and the regular lions, and there was the alpha male in each of the two groups. There was, what else? The monkeys. There also the alpha that is there. That was interesting to see. So in some ways, you could see that within or different species, there is an organization where different individuals in the group, they feel stronger together, and this is what we do as human. We network. Now the question that I have as well to add to this is, knowing that in those groups as well as humans, we have those individuals that stand out, individuals that can be considered alpha. So it could be male or female, doesn't matter, but some individuals where other people gravitate around, either for leadership, for money, for prestige. And those animals I saw today, as well as human beings, we are attracted to these amazing individuals. And you know what? As part of a group, both all status is wonderful. You need alphas and you need the rest. So here's my call to action. I would like you to do some introspection, to reflect on who you are at the core. I would like to know if you feel that you're more of a leader or an alpha, where people gravitate around you, or if you prefer to be around alphas, where you prefer to support them, you support to be there for another individual. And you know what? Both are excellent. We need leaders, but we also need people to support the leaders. We often say that leaders stand on the shoulders of the people they lead, and that is important. So have a chance to look into it, because once you have a better feeling about where your feelings are, regarding if you feel like you're an alpha or you'd like to be with an alpha, it will help you find your place, because either way, life is not easy, and the best way is to figure out what works best for you. Now I'd like to conclude this video Keep in mind that in the past, I used to be more of a person that helped the alpha. In many ways, I like to think, I like to do things. I'm specific and conscientious at what I do. And that allowed me to learn a lot from leaders. And this channel that you're watching right now is a bit my attempt to say, okay, I've learned quite a bit, I know quite a bit, and I want to share with the world uh, to better define who they are so that you can grow and go to the next step so that you have a fulfilling life. On this, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.